welcome back. So today this video will be for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I guess I'm going to do it in that order. So first, starting off, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any videos on your sign that I upload. So now that we got that out of the way, this may not resonate with everybody, but you know, whoever it does resonate with, this one's for you, you know it. But if not, then that's not a problem. So you don't want some of this stuff to be related to you, okay? So keep it pushing. Other than that, thank you so much. Let's get into this. So starting off with Gemini. Let's go. Okay. So there's a lot of work going on. Three of Pentacles. This feels like a community. This feels like teamwork or like a group effort. But there's something going on with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles came out. That's with your foundation, your finances, your family, your groundedness, you know, like what's going on there. And it definitely has to do with a family aspect because there's three, you know, or there's like a three thing going on with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is evaluating, really thinking about what it is you want to move forward with, what it is that you want to take with you. Let me just read it for y'all so you can understand. You're building your life coin by coin, and you've reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely, you are being reminded to double check those foundations and to save money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? Continue towards your goal without over-focusing on your possessions, and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockage, big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you're looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world, and focus on the feeling excited and expansive. I live an abundant life and have more than I need. Yeah. You don't have to look for anything more. What are you looking for when you have everything right in front of you? That's basically what I am saying. I pieced it together right there. We both got it. You're searching, but none of this is giving you happiness when the happiness is right here. It's right in your heart. I don't want me to say that as cheesy as it sounds. It's right here. It's right here. Ooh, Nine of Wands. Having too high of a guard up to see what the situation is or see the route that you should go down, you know, or see what route you are going down. It's good to have boundaries. It's good to let people know what your boundaries are, but it has to work both ways, you know, if that makes sense. The Nine of Wands. What is the advice for our Geminis? And we got the Hermit, the Virgo card. It's telling you to go within. Like I said, go within for the answers. That's the only way you're going to find it. That's the only way you're going to find this peace or start creating this peace, is clearing out what's inside that needs some light to transmute, to grow, to be released, you know. to be reawakened. The Hermit. Number 9. Does that mean anything to anybody? The Hermit, inner reflection, meditation, contemplation, soul searching, inner wisdom, spiritual mentor, finding your guide within, taking time away from the chaos of your busy life. Hermiting. It's time to make space for your scared aloneness and self-care. Or your sacred aloneness and self-care. Sorry, dyslexic. If you are feeling disconnected from your spiritual north, this time of solitary withdrawal will help you to connect with your own compass. Soul purpose, spiritual awakening, and deep inner wisdom spring from this energy. Sometimes we run the risk of being so introspective that we lose our connections to others. Or worse, we can dive so deep into our stories of struggle that we inadvertently begin to believe that our wounds will be part of our forever identity. In the deepest trenches of self-discovery, we must remember that our continual search for our own healing and inner truth does not mean that we are not already whole and healed. Emerge from your inner retreat with beautiful insight from spirit and allow yourself to navigate the path with your brightly illuminated heart. Inner sage, inner mentor, inner guide, show me my brightest light so that I may see with all of my heart. Like I said, any other advice for our Geminis? Knight of Wands. It's time to gather back that energy. It's time to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Should just get that tattooed already. Knight of Wands. It's time for you to bring back your energy and march to the beat of your own drum, you know? Go for it. Go for it, whatever it is that you want. But do it because you want to. Do it because you fully understand now. You fully are moving from a place of love and self-care. If that makes sense. I need to stop saying I need to get that tattoo too, huh? So, yes. This is my reading for Geminis, and I hope you liked it. Please drop a like if it resonated with ya. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you guys all. So, moving on to Libra. Let's get these cards back in here. Let's get them back in here. And shuffle it up. So, this one's going to be for my Libras. How my Libras doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Okay. What's the current energy surrounding the collective of Libra? Energy surrounding the collective of Libra. Damn. Okay. So, this came out over here. I put those two back. Yes, I have a heavy feeling on those two, but this kind of just explains it all. The Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, excuse me. Swords has to do with overthinking, and swords is the quality of air. It represents air, and well, what are we talking about? Libra. So this is overthinking, weighing things out way too much instead of just seeing it for what it is and moving forward. Contemplating something is keeping you restless, unable to speak your truth or what's on your mind, but it's only from yourself, if that makes sense. What is blocking Libras in this time? What is blocking our Libras? Justice, the card of Libra. Wow. Justice to a situation, to you, to somebody. Let's read this. Justice, number 11. The light side. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, and accountability. The shadow side of this card is consequences, retribution, karma, injustice, and inequity, dishonesty, imbalance, a need to take responsibility for your past actions. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, the fugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about what the cause and effect of your thoughts and actions. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow, and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work to remove any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in any way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but it is always, always one of love. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. So some of you may be going through it just because the way that you moved maybe it wasn't from the purest of intentions. Maybe it wasn't from the most thought out action, but everything that goes around comes around, and we have to deal with it. We have to face it, or we're just going to have to go through it again in another way, another shape, another form. You just need to deal with it. I know Libras don't like to tip the scales. They don't like to have it rocked. They don't like to feel unbalanced. But sometimes we need to be unbalanced to rebalance the situation. You can't just stay like that, stuck, hoping that something's going to change. But if you don't change nothing, how is anything going to change? So, what is the advice for Libra? Okay, I'll grab you. We're just a mess. Thanks. Okay, my little mic situation. Sorry I don't have AirPods. So, 5 of Swords. The advice, stop. You create your reality. Things may not even be as bad as it is until you keep thinking it and manifesting it. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Conflict, unfair advantage, experiencing loss, the need to build your skill or confidence, hollow victories. You may have experienced an unexpected loss that has left you a little bit sore. Sometimes life isn't just isn't fair. And these inequities can drain our energy for much longer than they need to. Often it's the fear of failure that does most of the draining. If you are feeling outsmarted or outjousted, remember that one chapter doesn't define you. Wins and losses are both a part of the human experience, and the keys of self-improvement lie dormant inside the difficulties. Boost your consciousness, upgrade your skills, and build on this experience. In Shadow, we learn that winning isn't everything, especially when deceit is a part of the strategy. The obsessive desire to win can have us stopping at nothing to feel victorious, and in the long run, we risk everything we've built along the way. You may find yourself a few steps backwards after winning if you are not bringing your integrity to the games. The lessons move me ahead always. We're human. We make mistakes. But the great thing with mistakes is that it's really lessons in disguise, blessings in disguise. We can use that as knowledge. It's not a loss. Nothing is ever truly a loss because we can take something from it and improve something from ourselves. It's not always about the other person. Let's take that time to look at ourselves and see what it is that we can do to clear out, Clear out any negative anything, because that doesn't move us forward. That keeps us locked in place. Okay? So, I hope this has resonated with you, Libras. That was a pretty deep one. Please don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I love you guys all. Peace. So, we did Gemini, we did Libra, and now it is Aquarius. So let's get into this reading after I shuffle up these cards. Alright. Here's the current energy surrounding Aquarius. Judgment. 2-0. 2-0. Twos is the number of reflection. It's the mirror number. So whatever it is that is happening in your life right now with somebody else, or some things that are triggering you, or some things that make you sad, or something that's just not your fullest potential, that's trying to teach you something. I totally like fucking blanked out. 20. 2, the mirror. So anything that comes to you is reflecting whatever needs to be transmuted in a way. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. And 0 is the new start, is the fool's journey, is taking the risk. Are you ready to take the risk? Are you ready to just do it, Because judgment is here. Everybody has those judgment days. Everybody has it. Okay, it's not like some scary, oh my god, it's judgment day. No, we should always come around to reevaluate ourselves. And I don't even like the word judgment, because it's not like, we put like a negative stigma on that. It's judging, which it can be. But really we need to look at ourselves and reevaluate. And what is the fucking word that I'm looking for? I don't know what it is. But seeing the truths of the things that we've done in order to move forward. That's basically what judgment is, okay? Let's go. So what is blocking our Aquarius from reaching this full ascension, basically? Queen of Pentacles. Being too stuck in your routine, in your ways, in believing that your word is what it is. You can't have your nose too high. You have to be able to see other people's opinions and be okay with it. And be okay with yourself not being okay. It's fine. It's fine. Queen of Pentacles. I want to see what the shadow side of this is. Financial stress, being self-absorbed, smothering others, helicopter parenting, overindulgence, work-home imbalances, and materialism. Yep. This self-made queen reminds you to step into abundance by shifting any shadows you are holding on to around wealth and security. You are safe. Pay attention to your finances to level up your money game and give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness, and this earthly medicine ushers in a life well lived in the material world. Connect with nature to find your calm, healing, and rooted power, and harness the abundance that's available to you by bringing groundedness to your situation. Shower others with warm blessings from a charitable heart, as loyalty, family, and community are themes at this time. Your nurturing and down-to-earth approach will give stability and support to those in your life. Don't overextend your energy and avoid enabling others by overmothering them. They must learn to walk on their own. Bring your self-worth and guidance and your glorious, powerful love. I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. So don't be too much of too much up in the air. Find that groundedness. Basically, that's what that's saying. And it makes sense because you're an air sign. How much do you ground yourself? You know, like, just honestly, because even for me, just being an earth sign, we're supposed to be grounded all the time, and it's hard enough. So when's the last time you really grounded yourself? When's the last time you really reevaluated things? What is the advice for Aquarius in this time? Two of Wands, making a decision and focusing that energy on it and sticking with it all the way through. It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to evolve. Any other advice for... Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I pulled this out, not really feeling it. Six of Wands and Page of Pentacles came out, though. Oh. Okay. That fell. Six of Wands is recognition from the outside, you know, like having the recognition from the world, everybody seeing you. But to me, this can be not really totally fulfilling yourself behind the scenes. Like, yeah, everybody sees you, you're doing all this stuff, but are you really happy? I think it's time to really make a decision and move forward in a new path, in a new direction that will really bring you happiness. Because the Page of Pentacles, this is something new. Page is new, it's young, it's fresh. And Pentacles is a new foundation that's being offered, it's being laid down for you to take the next step. But you have to be willing to make room and leave behind whatever it is that this judgment moment is about. The Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Like I said, traveling, moving, something about moving or traveling, just getting out of where you're at in the moment. And the Hierophant, this is the card that I like to represent where everything is planned. This is all supposed to happen. This is all the knowledge that you already signed up for. So it's time. You are guided. You are protected. Just take the first step. It's okay to release. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone. So, if this resonated with you, Aquariuses, please drop a like. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would like a private reading, hit me up on Instagram right now. So, I still didn't get my email done. I'm going to get it done this week, though. And that's real soon. This week is ending already. So, yeah. All right. I love you guys. Peace.